Alright, so this is week one of my meet prep for the May 6th meet. And I've got another 14 weeks, I think, until that meet. So I'm going pretty light here with the weights. Obviously, this is kind of an off-season phase. Um, I've been on TRT for about 12 days now. So obviously, I'm not peaked or anything, giving my body a little bit of a break, and that plays a role in how tough things are. Doing everything beltless, everything without wrist straps, compression cuffs. The only assistance I'm using is really straps for deadlift, which I'll never train without for preventing callus tears, but I'm taking a break from even all the equipment, just building up my base all over again. So this week I kicked things off with high bar squats, 325 for 20 pretty easily. Still working on that hip mobility. As you can see, it's a little awkward at the bottom, but if I keep the stretching like I've been doing, that should get much better in time. I did a set of 12 after this. So on my first lower body day, I kicked things off with high bar squats, and then I follow them up with pause deadlifts an inch off the ground. Those are the main movements on that first lower body day. So this set wasn't too bad. I definitely could have kept going, but 20 is good for now. I'm just going to bump it up to 345 for this week. So just slow progression here. So this is 545. I did a set of 5 with 495, and then 2 sets of 5 with 545. And right here, working on positioning, working on maintaining that tightness, and then working on exploding through with the hips. I'm going back to these because I feel in the past they really have helped me, and I felt like my deadlift had plateaued a bit this last training cycle. And part of that was just lack of motivation. I really was kind of burned out going into this one, but this new training is really fun for me, and this new routine, and so that's kind of come back. So speaking of that, I'm benching now 3 days a week, because bench is obviously a weak point. I'm sick of benching the same weight in meets, and something had to give there, so I'm benching 3 days a week. This is 11 reps with 275 paused at about an RP 9. This is on my second bench day. I have my girlfriend Kelly spotting me. A shout out to her. We've been together now, I think, about 15 months. So this was the second bench day. And then right here, this is the third bench day. And this is 11 by 285. So you'll see no wrist straps like I mentioned. I won't throw those on until, as of now, I'm thinking like 385 once I get to that weight, which would be about 5 weeks out. But we will see how it plays out. I'm trying to strengthen everything without any assistance, really. A little bit of chemical assistance, but not much there either. So this came up pretty well. I mean, I may have had one more, but I was pretty happy with that. This is from today, the second lower body day. This is 635 off a 1-plate deficit. I haven't done deficit deadlifts in a while, so these were pretty challenging, especially beltless. Did a bunch of doubles here. So I started out doing doubles of 635, and then you're going to see here in a second for my last set, I dropped the deficit and I did an Amrap with 635 with no deficit. So this was the toughest set of the day. This took a lot out of me, kind of burned out my nervous system. But overall, it's been a great week. I'm really liking the routine. I've put on what I feel like is a lot more size, because what you're not seeing is a lot of my assistance exercises are in the 20 and 30 rep range for sets of 5 to 10. You know, I'm doing biceps 3 days a week for like 150 reps total each day. And I'm doing like 5 sets of 30 on push downs 3 times a week, and dumbbell bench for 30 reps, things like that. Seated shoulder press for 30 reps. So I've just already put on a ton of size. My upper body looks so much bigger. And I've started doing shrugs even like 3 days a week, because why not get bigger traps? So it's just been a lot of fun using some lighter weights and starting a new foundation, building a new base. A lot of exercises I haven't done, like front squats here. This is just 225 for 2 sets of 12. So the second lower body day, deficit deadlift, Amrap conventional, and then front squats. I still can't do back raises. That we haven't gotten a new machine yet. We will, but that might not be for another month. So I'm just kind of doing some movements that I don't enjoy, but that I know will help me. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and continue watching. I'll make one of these a week with a training recap. Thank you.